Quartet Geometry Revision Sheet 1, Question 1. Find the area of the triangle with the vertices 1, 1, 8 minus 5, and 5 minus 2. For dealing with the area of a triangle, we go straight to page 18 of our formula book and identify the area of a triangle formula and write that down. We must remember that for this formula to work, one of the points of the triangle must be on 0, 0. Here we notice that none of the 3 points are on 0, 0, so we need to pick one and do a translation to 0, 0. It doesn't matter which point you choose for 0, 0. I'm going to choose 1, 1. So how do I change 1 to 0? I take 1. How do I change 1 to 0? I take 1. So I need to take 1 from both my x value and my y value. This will give me the points 7 minus 6 and 4 minus 3, and I label them x1, y1, x2, y2, and these are the values of x1, y1, x2, y2 for my formula. Fill them in. Breaks down to half the absolute value of 3. So we ask ourselves, what's the absolute value of 3? We just take the positive value of it, which is 3. Of course, a half of 3, you can present your answer as 3 over 2, or 1.5 units squared. Question 2. Show that the point P, k minus 2, 7k minus 7, is a point on the line 7x minus y plus 7. Sorry, a point on the line M, 7x minus y plus 7. Okay, it's an important skill. To show a point is on a line, or if a point is on a line, you can sub it into the equation and it must balance. I'll be subbing k minus 2 in for x and 7k minus 7 in for y, and if it's on the point, that equation of the line must balance. Multiplying into your brackets, and be careful here of your double negative. You'll see that 7k minus 7k cancels out, minus 14 plus 7 cancels out, so I'm left with 0 equals 0, which is true. Hence, it is on the line. Part 2. Find the equation of the line N on which the point Q, t plus 1 and 3 minus t lies. We can't fully do this because we need two things for the equation of a line. We need a point and a slope, but we'll go as far as we can with what we have. If I'm asked to find the equation of the line, straight away I need to write down my first equation of a line formula. That's page 18 of your tables, equation of a line, and if you're looking for the equation of a line 9 times out of 10, you're using this formula. So y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. There are two things that are needed to find the equation of a line. A point on the line, and we're told the point t plus 1, 3 minus t is on the line. So that will go in for x1, y1. In this case, we don't have a slope, so let's just leave our slope as m. So y minus, sub in for your x1, y1. As I said, we don't have a slope, so we'll just leave m as m. So your minus to your brackets, minus 3, minus the plus, minus t, and minus 1. This is as far as we can go with this equation, so we'll just stop this question here. Question 3. A, 5 minus 9, B, minus 3, 3. M is the midpoint of AB, and N is the midpoint of AM. Calculate the coordinates of M. Capital M stands for midpoint. Straight to page 18 of our formula book, and we notice that the midpoint formula is this formula here, x1 plus x2 over 2, comma y1 plus y2 over 2. They be their points 5 minus 9 as x1, y1, and minus 3, 3 as x2, y2. Put them into your formula for the midpoint and calculate. We're left with the point M as 1 minus 3. Part 2. Calculate the coordinates of N. N is the midpoint from A to M. So A and M are 2 points on our line. M is the point we just found, 1 minus 3, and A is given in the question. We label x1, y1, x2, y2. N is the midpoint, so again we apply our midpoint formula. I've mislabeled this accidentally, apologies. Of course we're finding the coordinate N, and N works out to be 3 minus 6. Part 3, calculate the coordinates of the point, which divides AB internally in the ratio 1:3. So straight away, we know we're going to our ratio formula. A ratio formula is found on page 18. Point dividing PQ in the ratio A is to B. This is the formula we'll use. This is the internal case. So A is x1, y1, B is x2, y2, and the ratio we're given is lowercase a to lowercase b. Apply this to the formula. Fitting x1, y1, x2, y2, and a and b into our formula. Simplifying down, getting the point 3 minus 6. So that point, for the last part, explain the link. We notice that that point is the same as point N that we found earlier.